G'day and welcome to the webinar. I'm Travis Steele, the Rock and Roll Marketer, and today the webinar is about stop the madness in MLM and become the 2% that succeed. As I said, I'm Travis Steele, the Rock and Roll Marketer. First off, I'll just go into a little bit about myself, and so you can get an idea about who I am and my experience in the industry. I'm 35, got 4 children. From the age of 1 all the way through to 17. Served in the army for 7 years, served over in Iraq in 2006. I've been in the MLM industry and then after the army, when I got out, I went into telecommunications because that's what I was doing in the army. I then, after telecommunications, I got into a sales job and was doing door-to-door sales for quite a while and really enjoyed it. And that's pretty much where I found or was invited to take a look at a MLM company. And the rest is history. I loved what I saw the business model was phenomenal, and it was something that you could create a residual income from, and that just made sense to me. I'm a singer in a band, and as you can see by the beard and the nose ring and tattoos and things like that, so I'm not the most conventional person, so I like to think outside the box. I'm a different kettle of fish, so this kind of thing appealed to me. I don't believe we're created to live the 9-to-5 nightmare. There's more to life than that, so that definitely appealed to me. That's I'm all against the system and all kinds of things like that along those lines. So anything that could help me to live life in a much better environment, I'm all for. So I've been pursuing it ever since. I've had some great success, and sorry, that was 6 years ago. I really got into it about 5 years ago though, and moved more online. Now, I've had some great success. Last year, as a matter of fact, was my most successful year in network marketing. My best month was November last year. I managed to get my monthly income all the way up to $12,000, and it was phenomenal. Unfortunately, at that time, my company went down. So when I reached my peak of my income, that was across three businesses, by the way. I built that main business up to $10,000 a month, and I started to pursue other things, and so had $1,000 a month coming in from 2 other different businesses. So I was lucky in that respect that I had a little bit of income coming from other businesses. So that business went down. Not went down as such, but they pretty much did an overhaul. They changed everything from their comp plan to their name, changed countries, changed CEOs, so pretty much an overhaul of everything. And excuse me, I got a little bit of a sniffly nose. So the comp plan changed, and that lost all my income, and pretty much all my team left at that stage, and I lost a little bit of credibility too because of it. So from that point onwards, I decided to make sure that I never got in that position again, and I made sure I learnt MLM laws and regulation. So I studied that quite heavily since then, and now I know what to look out for in network marketing companies to make sure I don't join anything that's going to burn me or my people who I bring into anything. I will not experience that again, and nobody should. So I make sure I heavily scrutinise anything that I take part in now, in many ways, and in this group it'll be no different. So now I'm going to go into the group itself. So I called it Stop the Madness in MLM and Become the 2% that succeed, basically because only 2% of people in the industry do succeed greatly. Why is that? Everyone probably questions that somewhere throughout their network marketing career. and they think, how can we stop this? How can we turn it around and make it 98% succeed and 2% only fail? Well, I pondered it and came up with the best model that I possibly could to make that a reality. How? Well, basically, we join business number one. At the moment, there is a business chosen for that, and I'll get into that a little bit at the end, but not too much. I'll create another video to talk about it. And there's also a file section in our group. As you can see here on the screen, file section, so click on that and go into business number one and check it out for yourself. So that's already been chosen because it's a very proven debt-free company. And anyway, I'll go into the criteria that's been met in order to choose that company. And we're going to choose a second business, and we're going to have to heavily scrutinise that also prior to approving it. Everyone's going to be able to vote on that. I'll explain that more in a moment. So yes, we all join business number one in order that we sign up to the email list in the file section. So in the getting started file, make sure you go in there and enter your email and name. So in order, so the person who joins up first will pass on their link to the next person. They'll have 3 people placed under them, and then it'll get placed to the next people. So that person will get 3 under them, that person will get 3 under them, that person will get 3 under them, and so on. So it's like 1, 3 people, 9 people, 27 people, 81 people, etc., and so forth. And we'll go down possibly 6 levels, I think we'll probably do. So depends really how many people we can bring in and how fast. We don't want people forever waiting for people to come in and not having an income coming in. So we might cap it at, we're aiming for about 2,000 to 3,000. That's our target before we reverse the downline, and everybody at the bottom of downline 1 starts signing up for business number 2, and that'll be in the exact reverse order. So the last person in will be the first person in business number 2. Makes sense, right? So then they're at the top of the downline, and the other guys who are making a large income already from business number 1 will be at the top. The bottom of number 2. So everybody needs to commit to that, and everybody needs to make sure they join business number 2. If you're at the top of business number 1 and you don't join number 2, then we're really going to have to crack the whip and kick you out of business number 1. We'll have to do something. We'll figure it out anyway. But we need people to do that. So because we're going to continue to build each business down, because once we've reversed the order and got everybody into business number 2 and it's built and we're all happy and everyone's got an income coming in, there's no reason why people shouldn't be joining both. We need to keep that integrity to make sure everybody's earning, because if people join business number 1 and they're all happy and go, oh, I'm not joining business number 2 because I'm already earning and I'm going to be losing on that second business, that's just not the right mentality. We don't want you in here if you're going to think like that. We need to be here as a team, helping each other succeed. So it's all or nothing. Okay, and yeah, like I said, once that's built, we can easily continue building. Again, we'll bring people in, continue building. If I can speak correctly, building downline number 1, and then we'll reverse it again and put them into business number 2 in the second downline. So it grows again, and those people who were at the bottom now have more people underneath them, etc. So yeah, it can be also I mean, we won't get too far in ahead of ourselves and go too much into those kind of things. We'll concentrate on job at hand, the job at hand, and worry about that at the moment, because yeah, we can easily duplicate it and continue on into businesses, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth, creating more incomes here, there, and everywhere. If we don't decide to continue on with the 2 businesses that we choose. Anyway, that's all. Yeah, off into the future. Right now, we need to worry about building this as we have it now. So, yeah, as I said, for business number 2, we're going once we've got a fair amount of people in, I've already opened up a file for suggestions for business number 2, and there's quite a few businesses already in there, and you feel free to add businesses to it. I've already written the criteria in there. Try and make sure you can judge for yourself if it meets that criteria. Yeah, once we've got a fair amount of people in the group, we'll start the voting, and then when we're ready, we will reverse the downline and join business number 2 once we've voted on it. Okay, so then how do we promote it? Promote the group. In order to grow, we basically just do free methods. So posting in the Facebook advertising groups like work from home mums, there's 84,000, 85, 86, something like that, 86,000 people in that group alone. I'll bring it up here. So work from home. Work from or work at, might be work at. There you go, 88,000. That's one of the biggest ones I know of, and it's very popular. A lot of people posting in here all the time. So, 88,000 people in there, and a lot of people in the group are already suggesting similar things to the vision that we had, and they're already doing quite well. So. Yeah, we want to promote the group as much as possible in groups like that, and like I said, there's 88,000 people in there. If we can't pull 2,000 to 3,000 people in there, we're doing something wrong. So we can use free methods, and even just personally reaching out to the members. Like, you click on the members here, and what we can do, we can start talking to these people individually and say, hey, have you heard of Stop the Madness and MLM group? Here's a quick little blurb about it. Take a look if you want to join us and enjoy the benefits of having 3 people put into a downline for you, into a very very strong business. It's pretty much the best way to put it. Yeah, that's about it. Well, also, so yeah, there's Facebook ad groups. There's also like joint venture lists, safe lists, list builders, and they're all free. They're all very not very high response. So they don't get a lot of looks when you create the emails and send them out to all these people. Not many people open them. It's about 2% or something. So it's not a great deal. So you can do them for free though. And what I'll be doing, I'll be paying for ads myself out of my own pocket. I'll also be creating a website, so we're not just operating from this website here. We'll be, this Facebook group here. We're going to move everything over to the website. So it'll be a lot easier for people to read, and I'll create like affiliate links, things like that. So we know who's doing an amount of traffic and who isn't, and things like that. So we can regulate things a lot more. But at this stage, this will work. Like I said, I'll be tracking everything from the email list, in the files section in the getting started file. So this will do for now until I can get a bit more time and create the website to do this properly, very much more professionally. All right. In the meantime, we'll make do and we'll get by, and we'll build it. There's no doubt we will build this quite fast. Once there's 100, 200 people in here, we'll really see a massive influx of people as it starts to hit a critical mass. All right. Yeah, so I'll be doing safe swaps, solo ads, and Facebook PPC, and Bing pay-per-click, beta ads, and websites and blogs and things like that. So once we start to get to those levels, it'll really escalate fast. So might be a bit slow to start with. Please be patient, and just know that things are going to be very good in this group. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll quickly cover what business number 1 is. I won't go into it too much. If you have any questions about the group and how it's going to work with the team, please feel free to reach out and contact me. I think I should have answered pretty much everything, and there's also a pretty detailed description here in our group description, so please read through that and go through the files section before you do reach out and ask me questions, because it may already have been answered in those files. Alright, so Sizzle International is the company that's been chosen for company number 1. Products are included age reversal, weight loss, anti-aging, skincare, bath and body, dietary supplements, joint care, home care, dental care, timeless minerals, so makeup, and there's product packs, and Sizzle Cafe, which is healthy coffee. So there's something for everybody, from children to old people. So there's something for everyone. Now that's all I'll go into for now on that. There's plenty of information about it in the files section, so go through and read those and watch those videos, and if you have any other questions, get in contact with me then. And I'll probably go into the compensation plan and how it's going to work for the team itself, in that we get 3 direct people placed underneath us, and then everybody goes underneath them. So what's going to happen is we're going to get direct commissions from our direct people, and then you get tiered commissions, so you get slightly less as it goes down, depending on what you pay. So the initial price to join is going to have to be a minimum of about $70. So it's $20 to join Sizzle, and then that's a one-off join fee, and then you got to do your personal volume, which is around $50. It's going to be 50 personal volume, so whatever that equates to in dollars, it's approximately $1 to a PV, a personal volume point. So it's approximately the same thing. So it'll equate to about $70. And yeah, so that's a minimum. We'd obviously like people to go for more, higher levels, and because it filters up, and also because you'll earn more by doing so. And when you're getting people under you, you'll be earning more. So of course you want to do that. It just makes sense. You can earn more if you purchase the higher memberships. Excuse me, this nose is starting to run, so I'll wind the video up now. Yeah, like I said, any questions, get in contact with me. Right now I want you to go into the files section and go through those files, especially the getting started file. And that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the webinar. I'm Travis Steele, the Rock and Roll Marketer, and it looks like I might have to attend to my daughter as well.